Right, ladies and gentlemen, so today is Monday, 16th of June, and we of course really excited to provide the next presentations for the TMX and the next updates that what's going on the crypto market, that's what's going on exactly with our DEX. And I just want to say that we are definitely still on the TGU end, so don't miss your time, don't miss your chance to buy more TMX tokens, because guys, after that is definitely not going to be possible to buy that on the early stage anymore, yeah? And of course, we're gonna go through all of the details which Jake prepared today about the crypto market, so we're gonna check that as well. And if you still have some friends, if you still have some like people who's interested in the passive income, who's interested in the some new technology, how they can make money with crypto, so you can bring them on board right now on our Zoom just by sharing the link. Because in the end of the meeting, we're gonna have the giveaway, and the two people we're gonna get, like some Ethereums, yeah, which is the really cool because it's gonna be by the 250 bucks. So we're doing this Monday today, and also it's gonna be Wednesday another one on the live trading with Jake. So yeah, Jake, if you're ready, you can take it away, and we're gonna just take all of the people for their random will. All right, Jake, you need to unmute yourself. Maybe like, all right.
Hello, guys. Yeah, it's a Monday. Yeah, I'm a little bit slow. Yeah, this weekend was really crazy. So yeah, so if you see, guys, weekend was really almost the nuke. Yeah, we see a lot of the rockets. We see a lot of the banks. Yeah, basically, I couldn't believe. Yeah, we just touched $2,800. Ethereum ready to kick out. Everything was prepared for mega launch, and then Israel starts attack. Iran fights back, and as I said, but this is the trading, this is the crypto, this is the market. Yeah, you never know what will market will prepare for you, what you can expect. And as I always said to guys, be prepared for everything, but the dip, every fall down is really good opportunity. Basically, why I said this, because we are in uptrend. We are basically recovering from 5 almost 6 months of downtrend, and this is why this is really important. Basically, if you can see here, this is the Ethereum. Basically, we just see this almost break out about $2,800. And just at that moment, we've been close to break above. So basically, we need just 1 day hold about $2,850. We will see continuation into the $3,500. But at that moment, yeah, some guys said press the rocket, launch the rockets, and start bombing the cities. Yeah, and this is what happened. Yeah, basically from 2,800, we dropped down to almost $2,450. Yeah. So what that means, this was really good dip for the guys who are ready to jump with us, who are already in TGA and who've been waiting for the entry. This was also really good entry for the last days. As I said, market is always moving. Now what we are looking up, basically, we are looking up for 2,800 as resistance and 2,400 as support, basically. And there will be a lot of the move in between. As I said, as always, try to mark yourself at least in this mid-range, basically, and try to buy as closest to the mid-range. This is yellow line is $2,650. So basically, this is the mid-range. So every buy close to this yellow line is good buy, because as I said, you will maybe miss this opportunity of 2,400. You will maybe be too late at 2,800, but when you are come close to this yellow line, this is really good entry point. And why is this important? It's important because in the trade perpetuals in our TGA, we are raising the Ethereums on Arbitrum network, and we are just past about 51%, what is really great. We have 2 more weeks to go, and as I said, I hope we will go about 300 Ethereums. Sweet point will be 400 Ethereum. I think this will be really good goal. It will be about $1 million of the value. So basically, I think this will be our next step, and this will give us really strong wing to push up, because when you list some token, when you give a lot of liquidity on some exchanges, the people see this, traders see this, and this can push the token price really high and really strong. And as I said, guys, as soon as you buy Ethereum, as cheaper you get into, you the more value in TMX you also get. So basically, let's say if you buy now at 2,600, and as I said, as we already speak, maybe there are some new guys, we are looking up to get entry price around $3,500. Basically, from this point, if you buy today, and if we come back into this range for our live, this is already 32%. Basically, you just need to buy Ethereum and buy TMX with that Ethereum, and you will be 32% up just in value of deposit. Basically, that means if you put $10,000, that means you are $13,000 already in TMX, plus all this new liquidity what can come on the market. So basically, for all the guys, you are still in good positions. As I said, buy when Ethereum is under 2,800. You have now still good opportunity. We are now close into the mid range. As I said, is cheapest, is better, but for now, don't miss out this opportunity. Buy this because maybe the war between Israel and Iran will stop maybe in day or two. In 2 days, we have also some big information about the FOMC. If you can see Fed release, basically we are looking up to get some projections that the market will move up. Why we go with that information? Because there was really good data about the US market in last week, and now we are just looking up will Fed move these rates? Basically, as I said, we are expecting not to move rates, but if the Fed Powell said that in coming, let's say 2 or 3 months, we will see some decrease into the interest rate, this will pump up the market. So what that means? That means a lot of the new money, a lot of the new liquidity, and this could bring the price into the 3,500 just in few days. So now I will show you why we think this will happen. Basically, this is it. This is what happened last time. So basically, Ethereum touched 2,800 almost 2 times, and after it, just after this retest, he just break through to the 2,830. When 1 day candle closed above it, you just continue pump. First push was $3,450. So basically, this is just few days, guys. Few days, we just go 3,500. After it, we see some small consolidation at 3,100, and from that moment, we go into the 4,100. Basically, as I said, we are looking up to get the breakout. From my side as a trader, we are looking up to what Feds will speak about this week and how this war will end up. Basically, if this war end up with some ceasefire without killing any more people, we will see recovery, we will see bigger push up, and we will see the break about 2,800. Why we are looking up for this? Because Bitcoin is looking up really solid on this range. Basically, he break all this resistance what we have before, he find these stops, and now we are looking up to get into the $120,000. Why is this? Because Bitcoin is still risk asset, and all this push up from the range lows what we have here at $77,000 is going up to catch up with Ethereum. So basically, if you can see here, we are still here. Basically, this is when Bitcoin was $77,000. And this is where we are looking up to go. At least 3,500. As I said, my target for coming 2 months will be at least this high, what we have, 4,100. If we not break it from this moment, I think at least all-time high. Basically, all-time high is $4,800. So basically, if you buy today, let's count it. This is 82%. 82% off if we just meet all-time high. And if the Ethereum follow up the Bitcoin break all-time high and almost double, I think in next period of the time we'll go to at least 5,800, or by the end of the year, as I said on the beginning of this year, we're looking up to Ethereum to go at least $7,000. So basically, for the guys who buying from today, this is 165% up. What is really big, really huge. What that means? That means that a lot of the new money will come on the market, a lot of the new stuff will come on the market. And if you can see here, this is the total crypto market. This is what we are looking at. Basically, we are looking up to break about this range. We are looking up to break about this line.
Hey Jake, like we see in the chat that someone has posted that audio is low. I'm not sure. Like for me, it's okay. Maybe if it possible, can you just make it a little bit more the
Okay,
volume?
okay. It's now better.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Is this better? Okay, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I need to buy a new headset. Yeah, I almost killed them. Yeah, I'm speaking for 4 or 5 hours a day. Yeah, so I have many Zooms, many meetings, many setups, but I don't have time to buy a new one. But I will try. I will try, guys. Yeah. So this is where we get. This is basically total crypto market. If you can see here, this is what we got last 5 months when we break about $2-3 trillion, and now we are just looking up to break about to go into the $5 trillion. Basically, my target for this run is $5 trillion. That means 50% up from this moment, and that means at Bitcoin to at least $200,000, Ethereum going to the range around $7,000, and all other altcoins can go from 5 to 10x basically. And this is why we want to be with TMX. We want to be here when TMX go live. So basically we want to be here on this top. Now I will show you why. Basically this is previous resistance, a little bit higher. So we want to be at this point. Basically we want to be with live with TMX at this area around 3.7 to 3.8 trillion dollar. What that means? That means that we already break under this line. We catch up with this all new liquidity what will come, and we will follow up the pump. So basically, this is the game plan. This is what we are looking up for the market, and this is why how we are looking up to get more liquidity for our tokens. So basically, if we launch here, let's say what we have, let's say a few weeks ago, we will be down to at least 20%. Basically, because we lost a lot of the liquidity, because all market drain up all this liquidity, and now we're just starting to recover. But if you go here, when we break about this resistance, when we hold it, and when all this new money come on the market, when the Fed drops interest rate, when dollar become cheaper, you will see really a lot big impact. And this is how you bring new money into the some crypto project. Yeah. And this is how you bring new money into the crypto project who is ready to go for the years, not just for one pump and not just for the rest. So basically for this point into this move, we see this lot of the money. And if we go, just come back in the previous section, this is how crypto market works. So basically this was the all-time high last time. If you can see in 2021, this is when Bitcoin was $69,000. This was the lows. This was around $2.8 trillion. So basically now market is over this amount of the money, but altcoins are still lagging. So if you can see, we are 18% from the all-time high what we have into the 2021. And now from this point, if we go above this red line and if we bring all this new liquidity, what is coming, you can just imagine how big our coin can be, how big our exchange can be, and how big input of the money can come into the TMX. And this is why I'm saying we are looking up to get the best possible timing. And me as an experienced trader who see this for the years, I know how the market works and I know how liquidity goes. And basically, you want to catch up the pump into the liquidity. Basically, this raise up can last maybe 3 months, 4, 6, or even 7 months. Maybe this will last for 1 year. And now I will show you why. Basically, from this point, you can see here, this was previous top on the crypto market. You can see here this $1 trillion. Basically, this was the $1 trillion crypto market, and it takes to see new all-time high. It takes 97 days to see new all-time high. From this point, we see some sell-off, retest of this $1 trillion. So basically, they pump almost $1.5 trillion into the crypto, take it out, and then make a next leg up. Yeah. So basically, this is how crypto market works. And from that moment, it takes almost 280 days. So this is almost whole year. What it takes from one full top, retest of this full top, and then continuation into the move. And basically, this is what I want to show you guys. This is how the market works, and this is why you need this breakout. This is why you need to catch all this liquidity up. This is why you need to retest this liquidity, hold some part, and from that moment you will see new all-time high. And this is how market is working all the time behind. As if you can see, this was the bear market. It was around 800 to 1 trillion. Basically, this was the medium price. So when the market make the breakout, he hold about this price. So if you can see here, from these heights, market hold around this area. And when we see the breakout, next income just pump into the $2.7 trillion, what was close to the all-time high. And when we retest it back, we see really, really big push up and we see really big impact on the market. And this is how market work, guys. This is how we see impression on the market, and this is how we see big liquidity gap and big liquidity move on the market. And this is why we're preparing this project. So basically, we are preparing this project. I think this was the area when we start with our TMX, with Trade Tribe. This is what we all everything passed before, and now we are looking up to go live with our own exchange at this point. Basically, this was our entry. This was the beginning of 2024, and this is now what we are looking up to get into this next big move and next big push up on the market. Can you give me just 1 second, Brian? Can you please jump in? I just need to make one call. Yeah, just give me
Yeah,
1 second.
no problem. What's going on, everybody? So, everything's market's moving today. See the market going as it's Monday. They call it false move Monday. So we've been watching the charts, just checking things out, seeing how it's going. Just pumping the TGE event. I know Tim and a couple others are working on the Twitter page to get more on Twitter, like more posts on Twitter. Working with some marketing buddy of mine that does some amazing marketing for this, not just the crypto space, but the space of kind of where this is to where we can do more on social media, help capture information, do anything and everything to help bring more value to TMX, and have management teams also bringing in more into the merch store, as well. So like but with that, I think everything is set up there, and everything should be shipped out if anybody did purchase anything. So it should be shipped out this week. And I'm still working with David on that to make sure that's all right. Besides that, I mean, man, the TGE event, it's been an exciting, week. The weekend, everybody obviously spent time with their families and everything, but I mean, we're over 50% there. We're at 249. I remember when it was like, hey, let's just get to 200. And now we're at 249 Ethereum. So, using the dips to buy, that was really smart of everybody, going that route. But yeah, I mean, if you're new on here, make sure you get with the person that invited you to help you get set up. We use Ethereum on the Arbitrum One network, and that's what we purchase inside of your MetaMask or your Trust Wallet. We purchase some of the TMX tokens inside that smart contract page, the TGE event page. And with that, you can get a referral link. I just helped my buddy set up one. And on your referral link, maybe that's something I should probably show you guys, because a lot of people ask, but they don't know. But let me go ahead and share the page so I can show you how that works right here. Share screen. So on the referral side, you got a little button down here. It won't let me zoom in on it right now. I don't know why. Zoom is not letting me zoom. How about that? So there's this little copy logo, like the two squares. You'll click that. And then you'll paste that into the URL balance at the top, and then that's what you give to somebody. Or you paste it in your notes. That's what you'll send to somebody. When you do that, make sure that there is something right here where it says referral code and it says success code, that it worked. Make sure you see that, and then they go and do the deposit. So that's what I want to make sure you guys really know. But the minimum is 0.05, and we're only going to sell, we're only raising, sorry, 485 Ethereum, which will pair to 500,000 TMX tokens. So guys, we only got a short more time to do this, and then we'll be on not just our exchange, but another top tier exchange to where the coin will pump. So you're getting it before it pumps. That's the whole
Yeah.
thing. What's up, Jake?
Yeah, I can jump in. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I got some internet problems. Yeah, so basically, I have some technicians who is working on. But yeah, sorry for that. So yeah, so thank you, Brian, for jumping in. So yeah, this is what I also want to speak without. So basically, if you can see, guys, we are now looking up to get our token into the top 10 exchanges. So if you can see here, we are listed on VX exchange. Basically, these guys have trading volume of around 15, I don't know, cause $1 billion. Yeah, it's $15 billion a day. So it's really crazy. And as I said, my next goal is going to the top 10 exchanges. Basically, for the top 10 exchanges, if you can see VX have almost the most of these guys. Yeah. So basically, let's say Kraken have less than 1 billion a day and VX have 15 billion. Yeah. So as I said, this is all about where you position yourself on the market and what you can get from the market. As I said, XT have around $10 billion. OKX get around $28 billion. BitGet have $19 billion a day. So as I said, if you get listed on few exchanges, you will get more volume, more move. As I said, now we are on VX. What is really great, they have best on the market in under top 10s. So basically, they are really good, really great. They have a lot of the money with themselves. They have a lot of the volume, lot of the listing behind. They have really strong marketing team. They prepare you for the move on your tokens. So basically, everybody on their phone will get notification when TMX is listed. There is paired. As I'm looking up also to get with these guys staking for you. So basically, we'll be able to stake TMX token on VX. So this is what we are also working on. So as I said, these TGA tokens, what you will get them on your wallets. You will be able to claim these tokens and you will be able to send them to the exchanges. Basically, you'll be able to send them to TMX exchange, what is our own decentralized exchange, and you will be able to send them on centralized exchanges. For now, we have VX, who is on number 20 in place, who have really big amount of the volume. As I said, we only maybe need only this one exchange, but I'm looking up to get at least one more. With one more, we can get even bigger audience. We can get even bigger amount of the people who can jump in. And this can bring us really big amount of the volume what can jump into the art tokens. So basically why we need the listings. I got some questions from the guy. So you can just imagine this is like a big promotion. This is like a big move on the market for your coin, for your value. And to get listed, you need to pass really strong exams. You need to get really good product. You need to have really good coin. You need to specify really a lot of the stuff. So I'm working to get us listed on top 10 exchanges for almost 1 month. Basically, I have all day calls. I need to move some specific moves. I need to explain everything. So basically, these guys will not list you just, yeah, Jake have some coin, let's list this stuff. Yeah. So basically, this is not how this stuff works. Yeah. So you need to check everything. They need to check a lot of the stuff in behind. And when they get your self-approval, then you get listed on these big exchanges. And with these big exchanges, that means, let's say if you go on Kraken, basically this is 5 to 10 million more people what will see about TMX. And we only need 0.01% of these people who will just click there and see what is the TMX, what these guys are doing. Yeah, basically, and how much of the token is value now. And when they see that we have a lot of liquidity, that we put our tokens all fully liquid, they will see a lot of the new stuff in behind, and they will see that we are a really good product, that we're building something to last for the years to come, and that we will be number 18 decentralized exchange. Basically, on Arbitrum network, I think we'll be number 4. Basically, number 4 exchange on whole network. Yes, you can guys just imagine, yeah, how big this is to get futures trading on. Yeah, so basically, this is really big project, really huge. We are looking up to get us listed on top 10 exchanges. If you can see here from the cryptocurrencies, as I said, this is what is really important: is this trading volume. So how much of these exchanges are bringing on? So if you can see, the top one is Binance. Basically, these guys got $60 billion a day. Yeah. So when you get listed on the Binance, I think at that moment TMX will be around $50 or $60, yeah, per one token. Basically, with these guys, you cannot miss. But to get there, you need to first be at least one on top 20, at least one on top 10 exchange. Then you can submit to go on Binance. Yeah. And basically, when they see how exchange work, how much of community we have, then they will list us. So as I said, guys, it's really, really hard to get listed on some good exchanges with a lot of the volume, because these guys know that a lot of the new people will come to our token, a lot of the new money will come on our token, it will pump, and they don't want to list some stupid coin, some stupid shit, but will just dump all this money out. Yeah, they want to be sure that we are bringing some value on the market, that we are bringing some value to the exchange, and they want to also earn money. basically, because on every buy of the TMX token, they will get their self fees. So basically, this is how these exchanges do. They will earn money and they will earn with our tokens. And as stronger token is, as bigger value is, and as bigger volume is behind the token, they can get even more money. Yeah. So every time you sell, every time you buy, these guys earn the money. And this is the point of the exchanges. And this is why they want to get to their self really good and really strong project in behind. So as I said, guys, follow with us, check this up together. This week, what we are preparing collaboration with some big companies, Web3 projects also. So we are looking up to get our TMX token connected with some other big projects in crypto. So why is this important? This will also bring more interest on our token. This will add up new values to the token, and this can bring also a few thousands of new people what will come on TMX and see what we are doing, what we are building on. So as I said, guys, we are working really hard in behind. We are preparing all this stuff together to get ourselves. And as I said, guys, buy TGA, buy yourself tokens, because this is easy money for you, all of you guys. Basically, you will be able to buy when it's cheap, when it's at entry point. And I can guarantee you when we get listed on all these exchanges, you will see, you will have the premium price. Basically, nobody will be able to go under your price. Everybody will pay premium to come back and to go above your price. As I said, I think I showed you guys last time about Sui coin, how these guys get listed. I just need to find it. Give me 1 second. So basically, this is, let me write here. So this is the Sui coin, guys. So basically now it's around $3.2. But let's come back on the beginning of this coin. I think this was a little bit later posted. Let me go on this. This one is also late. Where is my Sui? Let me 1 second go. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. So basically, this is the Sui coin, and this is why I speak to guys last time. This is the TGA price, guys. So you see this dino, this means beginning, yeah. This is the beginning of the coin. This is all dinosaurs. So all you guys will be TMX dinosaurs, yeah. You will be the guys who buy really cheap at the beginning before the counting of the time and everything. So basically, you will be this dinosaur, TMX dinosaur, and this is your entry price. Basically, if you can see here, it's $0.1. And from that moment, this is the TG entry price. So basically, if we get, let's say, first day at $2 per TMX, you will get this entry point. You will be here at $2 at the beginning. So this is the TGA, token generating event. So you are buying the cheapest possible entry for yourself and cheapest possible price for the token that you're going. And this is when you get listed on the exchanges. Basically, a lot of the new guys see the project, they like it, they add up more money, and this is how project pump. Basically, in 1 day, it goes to almost $2, more than $2, I think. So basically, you can see how big pump is. Some guys from TGA sell it, hold it around this, bring it back to the $1.4, because you don't want to be this guy who come up late, who come after 2 or 3 hours when he see TMX token. Oh yeah, this is new token. Yeah, this will go to $100. I will buy it now. So he buy at $1.8. So he's buying from you. He's buying from guy who have it at TGA and who is ready to sell it at $1.8. And this is how market work, guys. And basically from this point, if you can see, the price go basically, this is normal on the market. Basically, price just go lower until we find the bottom. Basically, there was no any more selling pressure on the token. Basically, no more taking money out, and this was at $0.35. What that means? That means that TGA guys who already, let's say, take some profits here, 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 and here, they are still 350% up. So even if there is selling for the months, if you can see here, these guys from TGA, they're still 350% up, basically from 0.1 to the $0.35. Basically, they're 3.5x up. And from that moment, we see another push up about $2. If you can see, we just filled this order. Market go to the $2. Again, one more retest. So basically, these guys, let's say who buy here, they sell again at $2. Market retested, then break about $2, 2.17. This is guys market. Basically, if some bad news happened here, we just see again retest. But this is what I want to show you. These TGA dinosaurs, they never been minus. They're always in plus, minimum 3.5x. And this is why I share with you guys. Buy TGA, become TMX dinosaur, have your cheap tokens up, and just take, when we see some big push up, take some small profit up, hold it for the long term, and you will see the profit. So now I will show you what's happened after sometimes. Basically, when we break about $2, so this was all-time high before, it just pumped to the $4. Basically, it double all money. So even these guys who buy $2, they double the money, guys. So this is what I want to show you. After some retest, it go almost above $5, $5.3. So this is how market works, and this is how these coins work. And from this moment, we see this big sell-off on the market. It come back to the $2, but guess what? These TGA guys are still in profit. They never lose. These guys who buy $2, they're again at zero at this point. And they will need to wait another push up to be in profit, yeah, and come back. And this is how market work. And this is why I want to show you guys. With TGA, you are safe. You are get best possible entry. You are get yourself cheapest price. And you just need to hold long enough so you will see 20, 30, 50, or sometimes even 100 DEX or even more. And this is that value, and this is how crypto project work. And now I will show you how much of the time it takes from 10 cents to the $5. It takes 660 days. Basically, you need to hold for 2 years to get yourself this kind of the profit. Yeah. And this is real crypto market. This is real crypto product. And as I said, 2 times in a row, it come close to this downline. And from that moment, we see big push up. So this is for the real crypto holders and for real crypto guys. And this is how you can maximize your profit for the years to come.
One thing too, Jake, is, guys, this isn't just let's buy TMX and just hold it and hope it goes up that much. This is buy TMX tokens right now, and then you'll be staking them on the TMX exchange. And then when Jake and everybody, all the traders come in, we start getting traders on there constantly. Those fees add up. So staking your tokens, you're going to get 20% of those trading fees on the exchange paid in USDT. You'll get some percentage in TMX because you can see the tokenomics on the white paper. And then as you're earning that USDT, you can turn around and add that to Liquidity and get paid from 50% of the fees while you wait 2 years for the token to how many X? I mean, it's unbelievable. And one
As I
thing,
said,
well, hold on, Jake. One thing too is any time that the token does pump, you guys have control, right, of your tokens. So if you want to unstake some of them and sell them, you can. So if you bought the token obviously now or whenever, and it goes up 10, 20x, you're like, man, I want to sell some of those tokens and add it to Liquidity. You can do that. This is fully decentralized. Thanks, Jake. I just wanted to throw that in there that 2 years, you're still going to be earning. And that's the one thing that I'm most excited about is earning on it while it does it, and then it gets way that high, then you can sell some of that TMX tokens and put it right into Liquidity and have a great passive income that side too.
Yeah, as I said, because we are building decentralized exchange. Basically, we are taking money out of the market from the fees, from liquidation events, and all this money come back into the token and liquidity. So basically, for all guys, during this period, let's say of 2 years, you will earn this passive income. You will get yourself USDTs from the exchange who will pay you to hold these tokens, and you will also help the price to pump up because you will not sell here, you will not sell here, you will not sell here. Basically, you will be paid to hold. Basically, you will be paid to hold these tokens up. You will be paid to wait until the TMS go to $100, and you will see this rise up. And basically, from this moment, if you can see, as I said, it's always good to take some part of the profit during the time. I think on the next Zoom I can share with the guys my profit scheme. So basically how you can take 5 or 10% from your initial deposit, from your, let's say, initial tokens, put them back into the liquidity, restake and reinvestment, and do this all the way up. Basically, just in few small cells, you can cover all your investment, and all other money is just free money for you, basically from the staking, from the tokens. And this is, guys, how you can grow your wealth, and this is how you grow your income, and this is how you grow your money for the years to come. Yeah, and this is what I want to show you. So I know when we go live, maybe this will also happen to us. We will push up maybe token price to $5, $6, $10, and at that moment, some guys will sell. We will come back to $3, $4. Then everybody will say, Jake, this is stupid. Why we do this? Everybody just take the money out. And at that moment, this is the moment. Yeah, this is the moment for one more buy. Yeah, because at that moment, let's say we'll have some announce on the DEX, we will have some new add up on the exchange, and at that moment, you will see another push up on the market. So as I said, there will not be only up. You will see some small downs. Be prepared, hold some cash aside, buy additional part of the token, stake, trade, do whatever you want with the TMX. You will get more tokens up. And when you see another push ups, always take some part of the profit, wait for the next push. And this is how market work, guys. And this is how we move it with the market. This is how we improve our project, and this is how we build your wealth for the years to come. And I can say you are really lucky to be in some real crypto project from the day one, and to be beneficial to get in TGA. So basically, 99.9% of crypto users, they get know about token when token is listed, basically. So they get know to somebody say, oh, this is new exchange. You can buy their tokens on VX. Basically, 99% of new guys will get this information. But you guys who are here, buy yourself TGA, buy yourself position, because all these new guys who will come, they will want to buy your TMX tokens. And they will need to buy from you to get themselves a TMX token and to pump price up. So yeah, as I said, I think, Tim, yeah, we can make the lucky wheel now.
All right. All right,
So,
guys. So, yeah, Jake, what do you want to say?
yeah, we will share 0.1 Ethereum for 2 lucky winners. So basically, as I said, use this Ethereum as you want. So now it's around $250, $60. But if you invest in TMX back, I think, yeah, you can benefit really big in months to come.
All right, guys. So right now is the best part, yeah, of our webinars. I know that you love that. And just to tell you honestly, I'm not sure why you do not bring more friends, yeah, on our basically on our Zooms, because like we sharing the knowledge, we provide the giveaways. But yeah, so let's just check who's gonna win today, and you can invite more guys for Wednesday as well. All right, so like I put everyone who right now with us on the Zoom, I just put that in the random wheel, and I wanna wish you luck. Yeah, so like two of you gonna be the winners today, and let's just pick the first one. Let's go. All right, guys. All right, who's gonna be the first winner? The first winner gonna be the iPhone. Yeah, like some guy who is like the iPhone. I'm not sure who is this, but like he joined not so long time ago one day. I add him one from the latest. Let's just check who is this. Hey, the iPhone, just let us know who you are.
I think Apple have enough Ethereums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
just let us know your name. From where are you?
I'm Anwar from Mexico.
All right. Yeah,
Very
so
nice to
that's
meet you.
really cool. So you're our winner today. And
What's
just
up?
like
That's awesome.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Well, congratulations, Anwar. We got to get your Ethereum address, and I'll get it from him, Tim, and we'll get it over to you guys.
That's great. Yeah. So
All
like you
right.
just onward, just like connect with Brian. He'll gonna tell you how to do that. So and just
Okay.
check the next one. Yeah. So let's just go for the next one, guys. Wish you luck. Wish you luck for the next one. Who's gonna be the next one? All right. So we have Paul.
Ah,
We have Paul. Let me just find Paul. Yeah, like Paul was with us, but I'm just not sure if he with us. I hope he. Yeah. So Paul is here. Hey, Paul. Let us know you with us.
Yes, I'm with you. I've been with you from the beginning. I'm so excited about this project.
All right, congratulations. So you're our second winner today. Yeah, so like that's the really great. The same like you just need to send your wallet, yeah, to Jake, and Jake will gonna fund you with the $250.
Yeah.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're
Thank you,
welcome.
guys. Thank you.
And almost
Yes.
our friend Erkan got this random wheel. Yeah. I hope Erkan you will get yourself next time. Yeah.
Yeah, so he
Something.
was pretty close,
It was
like
really close. Yeah, it was really close. Yeah, yeah. He's our friend from Turkey. Yeah, who live in Germany. So yeah, guys, as I said, prepare yourself. Some big news will come this week. We are preparing a lot of the stuff in behind. We are looking up on the market. As I said, Ethereum is still cheap. It's still under 2,800. You're ready to buy, build it. Take yourself TMX token, and I show you just in this example how you can grow your wealth for the years to come. Yeah, basically how crypto market work, how these TGA events happen, how you can buy yourself cheap entry for some token, and how you can benefit for the years to come. So as I said, guys, thank you for your time. And on the Wednesday, I will have my own Zoom, and I will also do live trading, and I will show you guys how to sell yourself, how to get yourself profit from this kind of events, from this kind of the listings, and how to take small part of the profit and reinvest it to get yourself few ways of the passive income. So as I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
guys, thank you and have a nice day.
Yeah, for sure, guys. And also tomorrow gonna be the another Zoom for the 1 p.m. Eastern. For Wednesday gonna be another giveaway. So one more time we're gonna give away for $500. So just like bring more friends, just share information with those people who want to check this out, who want to participate, and definitely like you or someone else gonna be the winner. But of course, like we hope it's gonna be you. So thanks everyone. Recording gonna be posted really soon.